Hello everyone! Today we're going to be creating a winter landscape painting, and we're going to begin by getting out our supplies. You'll need a placemat for painting, a large piece of paper with your name on the back, a large paintbrush, water cup, and a tray of paint. The paint you're going to have today is going to be blue and white. Sorry, white and blue, that way. And you might have a darker shade of blue. This is the one that I happen to grab for me. And we're going to begin by working from the top down, and we're going to kind of paint upside down today. And so the reason why we're working top down is so that we can try to keep our hands clean as we work. And the reason why we're painting upside down is we're going to start with the white snow first, which would normally be on the ground. And so for today, the ground's going to be upside down just for the painting. So with your brush, you're going to start to paint white right on the paper. I might even get my brush a little wet. Now the white on white, you're not really going to be able to see, but you'll know it's there. It's going to feel shiny, it will look smooth. And we want to just get some of that white down on there so that it helps your paint spread easier. It makes things a little more viscous. And I'm going to get about a third of the way up or so. And now I will start adding some of the blue. So I still have white on my brush. I'm going to grab a little bit of blue and go back and forth with the blue and give myself a little water to try to make that blue a little lighter. And I can grab a little more white and try to blend the two together so that the light blue fades in with the white. And so I'm adding more white right now. Okay, because sometimes snow can appear bluish because of the blue sky reflecting on it. And now I'm going to keep going back up. So I'll switch to blue. And I'm going to paint all the way up to the top. Notice the way my brush is moving. Is it moving up and down or side to side? Yeah, I'm going side to side. I'm painting horizontal. I think it's important to paint in one direction because it makes everything look smooth and nice. And as you get closer and closer to the bottom of your page, which is the top of the sky, it will be all blue. So I'm going to end up with some white, some light blue, and some plain blue paint. If your brush gets dry, a little water will help spread that paint out. I'm using just the fingertip here to try to hold my paper in place. Okay, now let me turn it the right way so you can see it. Let's turn it around here. Ooh, look at that. So we have a blue that fades out into white. So this is step one. We're going to then put this entire thing on the drying rack and get ready for step two. To complete step two, you'll need to grab some new supplies. A placemat, a piece of paper with your name on it. You'll need to clean your brush and ask Mrs. Belzer for some yellow paint. So I'll add yellow to your tray and we'll grab some different texture tools. These we will roll over our paintings when we're done. The second painting, we are mixing our blue and our yellow to make green. So I'm going to start with a little blue. And this whole sheet of paper can be painted green. When my brush gets dry, I'll add some yellow, and ooh, look how fast it turns to green. So some parts can be a brighter green or a yellower green. Other parts can be more blue-green. And I want you to paint the entire page. I'm going to add some white to make a light green. This is our tint. And maybe I'll go back over here, get some more blue, some more yellow, make some darker greens, and cover the entire page in green trying to change up and experiment with our colors. Okay, when you're done, you can try out some of the tools. So I'll show you a few of them. This one's one of the rockers, and I can put it on and rock it down. It makes kind of a scale pattern. We have this roller, leaves a polka dot pattern. This one leaves wavy lines. This one leaves straight lines, and you can wave them yourself. So kind of have fun just doing some experimentation with the texture. And the next time you come, we're going to be cutting trees out of this paper. So when you're kind of working on texture, maybe thinking about some pine trees, some conifer trees, and see what would be a good texture to have on your paper. When you're done with this, you'll wash your brush really good, return it to the brush cup, and put your art on the drying rack.